Let us begin with lesson number 3, comparing a globe and a map field visit. In the last lesson, children, we learned about the imaginary lines on the earth. The imaginary lines that run west to east are called parallels of latitude, and the lines which run from north to south are called the meridians of longitude. Both these lines form a grid on the globe, which are useful to us in many ways. One of them is to locate places on the globe. In this lesson, we are going to compare a map and a globe. Can you see, children? In the above picture, I have showed you a globe, a world map, and an outline map of India. A globe is a miniature model of the earth. A globe allows us to see the entire area of the earth at the same time, whereas the map allows us to see only one side of the earth at a time. A map can be used to study a particular region in detail. Map of India shows us the boundaries of our country, India. To understand this lesson, let us answer some of these questions. Which device is flat? The world map and map of India is flat. Which device is spherical? The globe is spherical. Which of these devices allow you to see the entire area of the earth at the same time? The globe allows us to see the entire area of the earth at the same time. Which device allows you to see only one side of the earth at a time? The map allows us to see only one side of the earth at a time. Which device can be used for studying a particular region in detail? A map can be used for studying a particular region in detail. Which device can be called the model of the earth? The globe can be called a model of the earth. This textbook page shows us a world map, a globe, and a outline map of India. If we try to compare them, we can see that a map is a flat surface. It has length and breadth, whereas a globe has length, breadth, width, or you can say it has thickness. There are different types of maps which are used today to find out various information about the different parts of the world. Globe is also used to find or to locate various places or to find out the location of various places. We use the GPS system nowadays. Let us compare the map and a globe. You must have observed, children, that a map is two-dimensional. Both these maps you can see. Now let us see what is two-dimensional object. A surface having length and breadth is called as two-dimensional object. Breadth is also called as width. The product of length and breadth in bracket width gives us area. For example, this rectangle. This is the length. This is the length and this is the breadth. Breadth is also called as width. Now you can see this rectangular piece of paper which I have cut. This is the length of it and this is the breadth. When we calculate length into breadth, we get the area of this particular piece of paper. So, for example, two-dimensional objects are the objects having length and breadth or width. For example, paper, tabletop, blackboard, land, etc. Now let us see three-dimensional object. Now what is three-dimensional object? An object having length, width, that is breadth, and height, or you can say thickness, is called three-dimensional object. A product of length, width and height gives us volume. So you can say an object having three dimensions such as length, width, height or thickness is called as three-dimensional object. For example, duster, box, glass, pot, hill, the moon, etc. Now see this box. This box is three-dimensional because it has the thickness. It has height, length and breadth. Length, breadth and height. Now here is a rectangle, a square drawn, a three-dimensional object drawn. You can see this is the length, this is the height and this is the breadth. Such objects are called as three-dimensional object. For example, I showed you the box, I told you moon, earth, etc. Now let us learn to compare or to find the difference between two-dimensional and three-dimensional. Now here I've written differentiation between map and a globe. So map and globe. First point, a map is two-dimensional object. Globe is three-dimensional object. Map or two-dimensional object has length and breadth into bracket width. Three-dimensional object have length, breadth and height or thickness. The next topic that we are going to discuss is the field visit. A field visit is an important method of studying geography. A field visit helps us to understand the geographical and social condition of a particular place when we actually visit that place. It provides an opportunity to directly interact with the local people and understand the problems arising there. We can arrange field visit to places such as post office, bus stations, malls, hills, sea coast, small scale industries, etc. We can study these places and record various features. Before going to a field visit, a questionnaire must be prepared, means a list of questions that we can ask there and make a note of them. We can write down these responses and make notes which can be used for various studies. Now this above picture is the picture of Eartha. Eartha is the largest operational globe in the world. It is housed at Yarmouth in the state of Maine in the United States of America. The rotation and revolution speed of this globe is maintained as per that of the earth. I hope you have understood this lesson, children. Thank you.